The skies just keep darkening over Virginia. That's where we're going again today. Wait till you hear what they did now. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. Yeah, I promise you tomorrow I'll have a video that has nothing to do with Virginia. Unless something pops off, I'll add a second one. But tomorrow's is going to be something you're going to want to watch. It has to do with the AR-15 and some backdoor secrecy stuff that's going on right now with the ATF regarding that. So you're not going to want to miss that. So in Virginia, like I said, it just keeps going. A bill was filed that would eliminate the reciprocity in Virginia. What does that mean? Well, right now, Virginia recognizes every permit from every state. If you have a carry permit from out of state, you're welcome to carry in Virginia as long as you're following the law and as long as you're not federally prohibited. It wasn't always like that, though. In 2015, the Attorney General over there in Virginia, Mr. Herring, he's a clown. He decided he didn't want all these guns coming from other parts of the country. You know, they weren't committing crime, but he just didn't want them there because he's a proponent of gun control. So he had done his own audit of all the reciprocity agreements with other states. And at the time, Virginia recognized 30 other states. It was one of the non-resident carry permits that was very popular throughout the country because there were so much reciprocity. Well, through this audit that this clown did, he whittled that down to 5. There are going to be 5 states that Virginia would recognize. Now, if you can remember back then, I did videos on that stuff, but it didn't last long, though. That was in December, and his edict took effect February 1st of 2016. Now, very early in 2016, the legislature said, you know what? That's not what this state's about. You don't get to decide that stuff. We make the laws. And HB 1163 and SB 610 were passed, and that recognized all permits from every state, and they were welcome in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Now that's important. I'm saying that in this video, it's important because even though there were Democrats and Republicans in those houses, it wasn't 100% Republican or anything, those passed with a huge margin. The right to carry bills that I just mentioned, they passed 72 to 26 in the House, and in the Senate was 29 to 11. And then it was signed by the governor, who was a Democrat, Terry McAuliffe, who was the previous governor. So both sides of the House, it was bipartisan, and even Democrats said, yes, this is what Virginia is all about. This is what my constituents want. Now you fast forward 3.5 years, and Virginia says the sky is falling, and we have to pass all this anti-gun stuff because nothing bad is happening. So there's been a ton of gun control bills that have both been introduced, pre-filed. Some have gotten through committees. Now they're going to vote. Some haven't gotten out of committee. But the next one they brought down was this bill. And this bill is HB 569. I'll have a link in the description if you would like to read it. But what it does is rescinds all of the reciprocity agreements that Virginia has with every other state. It would eliminate those state laws. The House and the Senate bill that were signed into law became one law. It would eliminate that law, bringing it back to the 2015 decision by the still AG, Mark Herring is his name, and it would bring it right back to what he did. So you got a new governor coming in now who's running the show north of him. You got Bloomberg bought the legislature, and he's the AG's still a Democrat. They're all Democrat majority, and the governor is the biggest anti-gun clown they got going right now. So of course they're going to bring it right back to his edict, and that's what they're looking to do with this bill. So what you need to do if you live in Virginia, you actually have to call your reps, because some of the bills that were terrible, that were pre-filed, didn't get out of committee because people were calling. Yeah, I know it's not going to work on everything, and some of them did get through, but it still works because there were Democrats that are still there in service in the legislature that voted for this reciprocity that they have now. Remind them of that. So please pass this along. And I don't know if everybody in Virginia is aware of that, because this is another thing that's kind of brought in the back door, and they're just going to let it sit until they strike. And the striking has already started. Don't forget, if you're going to the VCDL event in a couple days on Monday, the legislature has banned guns in the buildings, and today Governor Northam declared a state of emergency and banned guns on the grounds. Don't forget, state of emergencies with governors allows them to activate National Guard. So watch your back if you're going. If you've been watching the channel, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't been, boom, playlists floating right above here. All the Virginia videos I've done, you're going to want to watch the one with the National Guard on the title. Until we see each other again, I am Jared, the humble host of Guns and Gadgets. This is going to be where you find all of the Second Amendment news as fast as it happens, no matter where it happens in the country. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon, smash this thumbs up button. You'll be in the know, and you'll help others get the news as well. Because this isn't happening on CNN. They're definitely not showing this stuff on Fox. This is where you're going to find it. So please help this channel continue to grow. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry your weapons. Take care, everybody.